Well, the tournament is coming up right around the corner, and joining us now from Team USA, the Assistant Executive Director of Hockey Operations / General Manager for USA Hockey, and you know him better as a long-time great goaltender in the National Hockey League, John Vanbiesbrouck. And, you know, John, let me start by asking you, how are you enjoying this new role? Because this is something new for you.
Yeah, it is new. I'm enjoying it immensely. Every day is a great day. As the great Bob Johnson, it's a great day for hockey, and every day is like that when you're in the sport. So it's a privilege to do this and to assist elevating our great American-born hockey players, and what a better stage than the World Junior Tournament.
All right, well, you've come out today with the preliminary roster. This is a group. Most of these guys will be on the team. You're going to have to make some cuts as you go forward, but we're going to go through it. We'll start with the forwards now, and we'll put that up here, and we'll show the fans. And, you know, some of these names you'll know right away. I mean, like Jack Hughes, we've talked about him a lot this year. Going to be the first overall pick in the draft. Tyler Madden, John Madden's son. Jack Drury, connections, Ted Drury's son. I mean, Oliver Wahlstrom, a first-round pick of the Islanders. When you go through this list, who is somebody that stands out for you? Who is somebody that we should watch for?
Well, obviously, the storyline around Jack Hughes. He's a dynamic player and double underager, and somebody who's just fun overall to watch. But you know, I think we have good balance up the middle. Ryan Poehling is a good hockey player, and you know, along with Josh Norris, I think up the middle we're going to be good with Hughes, Norris, Poehling, and Jack Drury. So, I mean, that's our slate so far. But there's guys challenging for that center position, and I think, as we all know, the center position is so valuable.
No question about it. You got to be strong up the middle to have success, particularly in a short tournament like this. Let's look at the defensemen now. We've got a good group of defensemen as well, and some of these guys have been part of this before. Mikey Anderson, for one. Keandre Miller, he's a Ranger draft pick. Of course, Quinn Hughes. Jack Hughes is a little bit older brother. That is a draft pick of the Vancouver Canucks. Give me your thoughts on the group of defensemen you got here.
Well, I think we have good depth. I think you know, when you look at Keandre Miller and Mattias Samuelsson, we have size, we have strength, and we have athletic ability. And I think Keandre Miller probably exemplifies that the most. He's at the University of Wisconsin, and as you say, he was a first-round pick of the New York Rangers. We have to get the New York Rangers in there a little bit.
That's right.
But I think we have depth there. We have some returners. Quinn Hughes brings some different types of dynamic to our backside. I think we're going to be able to score in an added, you know, dimension from the backside where you'd really need to get your supplemental scoring from.
Well, a former Ranger, you got to give a little shout out to your former club there. Let's go to the goaltenders. We got three here that you guys are bringing to camp. One of the names is familiar to hockey fans, Caden Primo. It's Keith Primo's son, but you got two others on that list, Kyle Kaiser and Spencer Knight. Give me your thoughts on this trio of goaltenders.
Yeah, well, you mentioned Caden Primo. He's at Northeastern right now, and he's having a good year. He's big and he's athletic, and probably, you know, one of the surprises that we have coming forward is Kyle Kaiser. I think that he's at Oshawa in Major Junior right now, and he's leading the league in save percentage. I think he's second in goals against, and he's been really solid. I've been out to watch him a ton, and he had a great camp with us this year in Kamloops, and you know, the person to watch out probably the most for is Spencer Knight, another double underager. You know, Spencer has such great ability. His puck handling skills are something that are on the NHL radar. And for fans to be watching, you're going to remember the name of Spencer Knight.
All right, let's get to the identity of this team. Short tournament. What's the identity of this group of players for Team USA?
Well, I think that, number one, I think we're going to have a good team dynamic. I think that we're going to have to call on everybody to assist in scoring, so we're going to play heavy. I think we're going to play hard, and I think we're going to play fast. And you hear that word fast a lot, but I think we have good team speed. We showed that in Kamloops this summer. But we're built from the goal out. I think that all three of our goalies have the ability to lead the team. We're going to have to be able to defend well. I think we have the depth on defense, so we're going to ask everybody to be doing everything.
Team USA has come a long way in this tournament over the years, now a perennial power, medaling in 3 straight years. How has that happened over recent time? How have they been so consistently good?
Yeah, I think, EJ, you know that we're drawing from every state, and we're getting players from all over, and we can basically have 2 teams now. We have such a depth and a well of great athletic talent. We're getting some of the best athletes in our country to play the sport. And I think that, our ADM model, the way that we're training kids at a young age is starting to come through. And, our national team development program is really doing a great job out of Plymouth, where I am today, and we're very proud of that.
All right, on a little bit of a personal note for you, I got to throw this one at you because I noticed on Sunday, Ryan Miller got credit for the win for the Anaheim Ducks in relief against the Washington Capitals, a comeback victory. And with that win, he tied you for the most wins by a U.S.-born goaltender. Were you aware of that? And is that something that, is that a record you figured was going to be broken at some point?
EJ, I know you'd bring that up at some point. You have to. Yeah. And of course, I think every one of my friends is making me aware of that on social media. And I'm so happy for Ryan. He's such a tremendous goalie, and he deserves it. And it's a great milestone. It shows perseverance. And, I had a good run, but Ryan has too. And I'm very proud of him. We're fellow Michiganders, so that's a good thing. But most of all, I'm just happy for him and the way that he's developed in such a great goalie. And times are changed, and I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I'm ecstatic for USA Hockey. And who can forget in 2010 and the run that he had in the Olympics for red, white, and blue? He was probably the best player on the team, and silver medal. It's just so great for Ryan.
Well, hey, listen, we can't forget some of the great runs you had in your career. You led that Florida Panthers team to a Stanley Cup final in '96. We appreciate your time today, and good luck in the new role, and good luck at the World Juniors with Team USA.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.